Hello there, everyone. This is a How It's Going video with Pastor Owen. That's me. It is St. Patrick's Day today, March 17th, 2025. Yesterday was the second Sunday in Lent. We are in that part of the church calendar and year leading up to Holy Week. And, we've got several weeks to go in Lent. Yesterday's worship, we got a word, several words in which the messenger bringing God's word to people, it's not welcomed exactly. Jerusalem was labeled by Jesus as the place where prophets are killed. There is something harsh about God's condemnation, but even in his gospel, it's labeling us as sinners that receive the forgiveness of sins. And during the Lent season, we are repented. That fact is made known, that we are sinful before our God. And we can rely on God and his mercy to defeat all that we've got. And that actually being good news. So this is how God works, and God is God and we are not. And I think that theme continues into next Sunday's text as well. There's a lot going on about fate, what is fair and what is not, and what God does amidst all this. There's fig trees mentioned. It's going to be quite a text, and we'll see what happens on Sunday. Looking forward to it. Several things are happening this week around church here. We'll have confirmation at 5:45 yet again on Wednesday. We'll wrap up the Lord's Prayer before we learn about the sacraments to end this small catechism year. The small catechism is also what we tend to gravitate towards our learning and teaching and preaching during the Lent season. At least for the last couple of years, it's been pretty great. And we are on the 7th commandment on Wednesday night. We'll have a meal first and then have a lesson presentation and some interaction around that 7th commandment, you shall not steal. So that'll start right around 7 p.m. after we're done with the eating. Now, I looked at the forecasted weather for Wednesday, and we might have a blizzard. So, since food is being prepared for a relatively large group of people, and we hope all of you can attend, if it's on, we're going to try to make the call whether it's going to be possible to travel safely to that Wednesday night meal and service. And if it's not, at least how it looks, the weather will turn out, who knows. But on Wednesday morning, we'll try to make that call so that those providing food can kind of delay those efforts until next week, when we could maybe tackle the 7th commandment then, if we just can't safely this Wednesday. So again, I'll try to let you know on Wednesday morning whether we're on. I hope we are, or whether we need to delay that toward next Wednesday and be off this Wednesday. A couple things going on Friday. World Down Syndrome Day 3/21 is on Friday. So thanks for bringing cupcakes in honor of and recognition of that day, Egdorf family. Awesome. So that is happening on Friday. So hopefully you wake up on that day and remember that, and remember how precious and special those with Down syndrome, how much they provide us and how great they are. Let's see. Also on Friday, we'll have men's breakfast at 6:30 in the morning. I think the weather should be fine for that. I know there's food involved with that thing. Brian and Dave usually handle the food for us, and it's pretty incredible. So, men, we'll see you at 6:30 a.m. Several birthdays are happening this week. Brian Soul has one today. Happy birthday today, Brian. And then Marcella Suter and Cassidy Hines have birthdays on Wednesday. So, way to go, you guys. Happy birthday on Wednesday. No anniversaries to celebrate this week. And here's our verse of the day. Psalm 85, which we'll get to read in church on Sunday. Verse 7. Show us your unfailing love, Lord, and grant us your salvation. It's a big ask, but you've got a God who does big things. So you can even ask him for this. This unfailing love is also known as mercy. His unfair love and favor going toward you. So unfailing love, that's Hesed. That's the word of the day. And that's what your Lord has to give you. Have a wonderful week, everybody.